So you've finished editing your show and now you're ready to submit it to BronxNet programming to go to air. So it's a two-step process, and the first step of the process is going to be to follow the Survey Gizmo link that's in your welcome pack. That's going to take you to the submission form. So what you'll do here is fill out this information, all the information here, your title, which is Mr., Mrs., what have you. First name, last name, telephone number. Make sure it's a phone number that is going to be valid. So if we need to get a hold of you for any reason, we can. Your email address, that's also needs to be valid, and it has to be an email address that you actually own, not a student or work email address that could go away, and then we don't have a way to get a hold of you. Your access producer status, whether it be certified access producer Lehman, Mercy, or field access producer, playback producer, choose. Your submission type, if it's a new program, or if the show recently aired live and you're re-editing it to resubmit it for another showing of it. Program information, so your program number, program title, and episode number. The video format, which is really important. If you don't send in the correct spec, your video file will be bounced back. So you want MOV H.264, 1920 by 1080, 2997 frames per second, 48 kilohertz AAC encoded audio. And you can do that with an MP4 extension or an MOV extension. So we'll just select one there. The file name has changed as well. So when you look at this, it used to be the show number and then the show name and then the episode number. We've cut this down to be just the title or the show name and the episode. So here's an example, In My Shoes, and the episode is 45. This is how your file should look when you send it in, your file name itself. The total running time of the program, you want to add that in, whether it be a half-hour show or an hour show, and the air date and air time based on what programming sends on the sheet for you for all of your episodes for the quarter. And then, of course, the channel that it runs on and the frequency of the show. Is it weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, or special? You'll note that there's red asterisks next to each one of the questions, so you want to make sure that that's a required field. You want to make sure that you fill this out completely, otherwise it will not let you submit. So once you hit the submit button, you're then driven to a link to either go right to the Synology interface, or it will redirect you in 15 seconds. So you're going to see username and password, and you're going to log in with your credentials, and at that point you're going to show up to a window that's going to look like this, and you're going to see your show folder right there. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on there, and it's going to bring you into File Station, and then you'll see that your show is highlighted, your folder. You won't be able to access these other folders, and don't worry, other access producers won't be able to access yours. It's completely private. You're just seeing the names of the folders. So at that point, what you can do is upload your show. So if you come over to, I have something sitting on my desktop, just a file that I want to upload to show you how it works. You're basically going to grab this and drag and drop it where it says drop files here, and then it's going to tell you that it's uploading. And in this case, it was very small, so it said it uploaded successfully. And now my file is there. At that point, you're all set. Programming is going to get your form that you filled out. They're going to make sure that the file is in fact in your folder, because they have access to this too. And at that point, they will move your file to the video server for playout after it's been quality controlled and gone through to make sure that it meets compliance. And then you're good to go after that. So if you have any questions, by all means, reach out to helpdesk@bronxnet.org. We are here to help you, and we hope to hear from you soon.